Did the Maya civilization simply vanish into thin air, or is there more to their mysterious disappearance? The Maya, an ancient society, flourished in the heart of Central America. Their civilization, a tapestry of grandeur and complexity, boasted remarkable advancements in various fields. The Maya's understanding of astronomy was so precise that they were able to predict celestial events with astounding accuracy, centuries ahead. They were also pioneers in the realm of mathematics, developing a concept of zero, a feat not even the mighty Romans accomplished, and their architecture simply breathtaking. Their towering pyramids and intricate palaces still stand today, silent witnesses to a culture that abruptly ceased to exist. Their sudden disappearance, however, remains an enigma. A civilization that was so advanced, so intellectually ahead of its time, vanished without a trace. The once bustling city-states, the heart of their society, were left abandoned, the echoes of their past glory fading into the jungle. So, what happened to this advanced civilization that left us in awe and intrigue? Could Mother Nature have turned against the Maya, leading to their downfall? This question paves the way for our first theory, environmental catastrophe. The Maya civilization, flourishing in the tropical lowlands of what is now known as Guatemala, was not a stranger to Petit D. Nature. Some researchers posit that severe environmental changes, such as droughts, floods, or hurricanes, could have wreaked havoc on the civilization. Imagine, if you will, an extended period of little to no rainfall. Crops would fail, water sources would dry up, and the once thriving civilization would be brought to its knees. Supporting this theory, we delve into the world of geological records. Certain studies have pointed to evidence of prolonged periods of drought in the region around the time of the Maya's decline. Layers of sediment from the bottom of lakes and cenotes, or natural sinkholes, show variations in rainfall over thousands of years. Prolonged periods of minimal rainfall align strikingly well with the timeline of the Maya's downfall. Ancient texts, too, lend credence to this theory. Hieroglyphic inscriptions speak of white roads and white trees, which some scholars interpret as references to a parched and barren landscape. But, as compelling as this theory may seem, it has its limitations. Despite the geological and textual evidence, there is a glaring lack of direct archaeological evidence. We find few, if any, signs of mass starvation or societal collapse that one might expect in the aftermath of an environmental catastrophe. Moreover, it's worth noting that the Maya were a resilient civilization, having weathered environmental changes for centuries. Could a drought, however severe, really have been the sole cause of their downfall? Or were there other factors at play, exacerbating the effects of an already harsh environment? While nature's wrath could be a plausible explanation, is it the only one? As we peel back the layers of this ancient mystery, we'll explore other theories in our quest to unravel the enigma of the Maya civilization. Could the Maya have been their own worst enemy? This thought leads us to our second theory, internal conflict and warfare. Picture this: a thriving civilization with its monumental pyramids, intricate carvings, and advanced astronomical knowledge. But beneath this glossy veneer, societal tensions simmer. The Maya were not one unified empire, but a collection of powerful city-states, each with its own ruler. Competition for resources, territory, and power could have ignited a powder keg of conflict and warfare. Historians and archaeologists have found substantial evidence to support this theory. Numerous artifacts, from weapons to depictions of war, in their intricate carvings suggest that warfare was a significant aspect of Maya life. Fortified structures and city walls point towards a society on the defensive, constantly bracing for potential attacks. There's also evidence of escalating violence over time. Early conflicts seem to be ritualistic, with captives taken for ceremonies rather than killed. But later, the warfare became more destructive, entire cities razed, populations massacred. This shift could indicate a society spiraling into chaos, a civilization tearing itself apart from within. But like any good mystery, there are counter-arguments and limitations to this theory. Notably, the evidence of warfare and conflict is not uniformly distributed across all Mayan city-states. Some cities show signs of violent conflict. Others, seemingly untouched by war, were abandoned nonetheless. This inconsistency suggests that warfare, while potentially a contributing factor, may not be the sole cause of the Maya's downfall. So, was internal conflict the nail in the coffin for the Maya civilization? It's a compelling theory, but the evidence, while suggestive, is not conclusive. The story of the Maya is a complex tapestry, woven with threads of environmental, social, and political factors. Internal strife certainly added tension to this weave, but it's likely that other factors also played their part. So, internal strife could have played a role, but could there be other factors? Did the Maya civilization grow too big for its own good? Now let's delve into the theory that posits overpopulation and resource depletion as potential causes for the downfall of this once thriving civilization. Some researchers suggest that the Maya may have exhausted their resources, leading to a societal collapse. Indications of soil erosion and deforestation in the region offer some support for this theory, hinting at unsustainable practices that could have strained the environment beyond its limit. However, it's worth noting that there's a lack of consensus among researchers on this theory. Some argue that the Maya were astute farmers and knew how to manage their resources effectively. They contend that other factors would have played a more significant role in the civilization's decline. Despite the debate, it's fascinating to consider the possibility that the Maya, like many civilizations today, could have faced the dire consequences of overpopulation and resource depletion. Could overpopulation and resource depletion have been the final nail in the coffin for the Maya? So what really happened to the Maya civilization? As we've seen, there are various plausible theories, each shedding a different light on the downfall of this complex society. Firstly, we touched upon the environmental catastrophe hypothesis. The Mayans could have been victims of a severe drought or other climatic changes that made their homeland inhospitable. Next, we delved into the theory of internal conflict and warfare. Were the Maya so embroiled in internal strife that it led to their downfall? It's a possibility that holds some weight, but like all theories, it's not without its gaps. Lastly, we looked into the idea of overpopulation and resource depletion. Could the Maya have exhausted their resources to the point of collapse? It's certainly a theory that resonates with modern concerns. Each of these theories has its merits, but none can fully encapsulate the enigma of the Maya civilization. The mystery of the Maya civilization continues to intrigue us, reminding us that history often leaves more questions than answers.